In 2008, I got my 39 weeks report card. My grades were awful. I had 2 D's, and I was very afraid to show this to my parents. So, I figured out a way to change my report card from D's to D's. I gave the report card to my parents, and they rewarded me for my grades. They didn't even realize I changed it. This was a time in my life where I failed to show good character. Now, I want each of you to ask yourself this question. Do I always show good character? Good character is important for everyone. So I'm going to introduce to you my strong character traits and my weakest character traits. I will also tell you the advantages of having these traits and the disadvantages of not having these traits. First, all of you are familiar with the 3 character traits that we show at this school. First, orderly. Second is being responsible. And third, showing respect. Now we're going to review what these character traits mean. Being orderly is keeping things neat and organized. Second, being responsible is doing what you're supposed to do and doing the right thing. Third, be respectful is to treat others the way that you want them to treat you. Now, let's talk about my strong character traits and my weak character traits. Number 1, I am very orderly and I'm very respectful. I'm going to tell you how I'm orderly. I keep my belongings and all of my supplies very neat and very organized. That is an advantage to me because it helps me find what I need easier, and it helps me to stay organized and not be so frustrated when I'm looking for something. If I didn't keep things in order, and if I wasn't an unorganized person, then that would be a bad disadvantage to me because I couldn't find anything and it would make me frustrated. So now you see how it is important for you to be ordered. Now let's look at my second character trait, which is respect. I show respect because I show good manners to people. I'm very courteous to others, and I don't laugh at people or make fun of people. That can be an advantage because it helps you get far in life. A disadvantage to not showing respect could be that you don't get far in life, and if you don't respect others, they're not going to respect you. Finally, my weakest character trait is not being responsible. I'm not responsible because I don't always do what I know is right. For example, like how I shared with you earlier, how I changed my grades on my report card. That was a disadvantage because I lied and I didn't tell the truth about my grades. An advantage to that could have been for me to tell the truth and tell my parents about my real grades instead of changing them, instead of living with the horrible lie. When you're responsible to others, they're going to show you responsibility. It helps you keep your self-esteem, and an advantage of not being responsible is suffering the consequences of your wrong actions. In conclusion, I have shared with you today the general characteristics of this school and my strong and weak character traits. I've also told you the advantages of having these traits and the disadvantages of not having these traits. When you go home tonight and you have the opportunity to show these traits, I hope the traits that you show will be orderly, responsible, and to show respect to others. These are the traits that will get you far in life.